Hi guys, it is Meredith and I'm back for week 2 of my Plan With Me video series. And this week we are planning August 17th through 23rd, which means it is the last week of summer vacation. Next week starts school for my kids, so that is pretty crazy. I decided this week that I'm gonna go with a Gumball machine theme. And the main stamp set I'm going to use to decorate is the Fawn Sweet Smile stamp set. This was new this summer. And I love this because it has all these little tiny different expressions that you can put on the gumballs. There are ones with glasses and a mustache and winky faces and frowny faces and all different kinds to give them different expressions, which is so cute. So I'm going to be using that. And one of the things in looking at this earlier that I was trying to decide where to position this in my planner, I'm gonna have to do something a little bit different than I've done any other week. So we'll get to that when I figure out the decorating in the bottom part. But otherwise, let's get to it. First thing I'm gonna do, as usual, is decorate my headings. I've got my skinny washi ready to go. And I love rainbow, so we're gonna go with a sort of a primary color, bright rainbow theme this week. So let's do that first. Okay, there it is, rainbow headings. I'm already liking the way that that looks. But like I said, I have a thing about Roy G. Biv, it's just my favorite. So the headings have been filled in. I just dropped a bunch of stamps everywhere, which I'll pick up in a minute. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use my washi tape border to mask off here and here. And I chose this washi tape, this polka dots, because I thought it looked sort of like the gumballs. I believe this is a Doodlebug washi tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and mask this off, and then this is a coordinating rainbow stripe I'm gonna put here. There's that. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna do is, like always, write in my headings with my white gel pen. One thing I'm gonna do is, since I haven't decided where the gumball machine is gonna go quite yet, I'm going to leave these two headings blank so that I have space to kind of move it around, and then I'll write in the headings after I put that down. I gotta do something a little bit different since the gumball machine is slightly bigger than the space than the box. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, headings are done. I'm gonna go ahead now and put in my dinner icons like normal and put on my accent sticker. Okay, rainbow framework is done. Now I'm gonna write in my dinners with my trusty Papermate Flair pen. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put in my event theme boxes for my events for the week, and put my to-do list headings for my Big Tappy, and put in my Taco Tuesday guy. Oh, and I did get somebody on Facebook ask about lining things up on the block, on the acrylic block to stamp, especially if you have the Erin Condren planner or a planner with a coil. You're not using inserts where you can just take them out and lay them flat. You can't put things in the middle of the block. See how I have this pushed all the way over to the edge so I can get in there, and then I'm gonna move it over. I'll move it over to this side so I can get on the other side of the coil. Don't feel like you have to keep things in the middle of the block. In fact, it's best not to if you're trying to get right up next to the coil. And you'll get used to it. Now, here's the catch for this week with the Gumball machine. First of all, I can't find it. I just had it sitting here. As you can tell, I tend to be a disorganized. Oh, it's underneath everything. Okay, so if you're looking at this Gumball machine, it is bigger than this box, which means that it's gonna overlay the heading, which normally isn't a big deal. Let me show you a couple weeks ago. Because normally it's just like right in the tape with this, with this castle. It was right at the top, so I just use stays on and it'll stamp on the washi and it's no big deal. But this is kind of a major part of the stamp that would be over colored tape, and that was bothering me. So I had this idea, which I've never done before, we'll see how this works out, to stamp it on a label. So I already pre-stamped it just using my VersaFine Onyx Black onto this label. And this is just, like a regular sort of name tag label. You can get blank ones. I think I got this at Target. It's probably Target brand. Yeah, it is. Just the plain labels, and I stamped it on there so I can cut it out and it'll fit over here, and it's like making your own sticker, which I haven't done before. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it out, and then I'll lay it down. There it is. And you know what? If I was planning ahead, I would have colored it first, because that probably would have been easier as well. But, let's live dangerously. Okay, I'm gonna attempt to take the sticker back off and stick this down. Woohoo! It finally came off. Okay, note to self, guys. That is really sticky label paper. So if you use those, it might be a good idea. Husband just said to me, and he's very smart, that it might be a good idea to leave a little tab so you can take the back off easily, because that was tricky. So, thank you, husband. Okay. Now, because this is so sticky, I think I'm scared to I don't want to have to pull it back up. So I want it to really be where I want it to be, and hopefully it's straight. Because wow. That is no joke. Okay. There we go. Oh, Gumball machine. Okay, so I'm going to write in fitness around the Gumball machine. That is not completely straight, but I am not going to try and tear it up, because that will absolutely rip my page. I'm going to try embrace imperfection. Which is not always my strong suit, so there you go. Okay. All right, there it is. So I'm gonna go ahead and stamp my little gumball guys. All over here. We'll see. Just kind of put a variety of them all over the bottom of the page. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is add my weekend banner over here and stamp in the icons for my theme days for the week. Okay guys, I don't remember where I left off, but I think I left off saying I was going to stamp the Gumball guys and the weekend, which I did. And all I used for the weekend, since I did it off camera, which I didn't mean to do, I used this banner from the Bannerific set by Fawn. And then I used the weekend word is actually a stamp from Annie's Paper Boutique. And then all I did to line it up in there was sort of bend it on the block. You can, you know, since these stamps are flexible, you don't have to line them up straight. You can bend them. You know what I mean? You can, I mean, that's exaggerated, but you can, you know, you can manipulate them since they're flexible, which is really fun. So that's how I got it inside the banner. Okay guys, so in an effort to sort of make this video not ridiculously long, I've gone ahead and finished stamping out most of my events and to-do list and fitness. And I wanted to show you decorating the sidebar because I'm gonna do some masking, which I've gotten questions about in the past. So I wanted to put another little gumball machine up here, but this space isn't wide enough to see the whole gumball machine, which is not a problem, but I'm going to show you how I mask it off so that it will fit in this space, because I don't want it to stamp on this washi, and I obviously don't want it to stamp on the table. So this is super easy. All you need is sticky notes to do this. I'm going to open up a pack of sticky notes, and I'm just going to set one underneath the table so I don't stamp on my table, and one over top of the side over here where I don't want it to stamp. Like that. And I'm actually going to put down two just to make sure that I don't get any overlap. and this one's not sticky on the back, so that's not gonna work. Hold on, let me grab another one. Doesn't work if the sticky note is not sticky. Okay, just line it up. And then I'm going to take my, whoops. Okay, I'm gonna take my Gumball machine one more time. I'm gonna stamp it there. And then I'm gonna stamp some more little gumballs to look like they're falling out of the machine. Which is just a fun way to decorate this sidebar. I know some people use that sidebar for lists and stuff, but I like to cover up the dot border that's there, and then I don't really have room for lists, so this is just kind of what I do with it. Okay. So I'm gonna line it up. These sticky notes are not the greatest for this. Okay, so I'm going to try and line it up. So that the little dispenser is in the middle. Let's see. Take off your sticky notes. So you've got a little Gumball machine hidden behind there, like so. And masking is a really handy trick when you want things to appear more three-dimensional, either in front or behind something. You can use that trick a lot. And then a little gumball. I'm gonna put, like I said, just little gumballs looking like they're coming out of the dispenser. That's that. So I'm going to give them some little faces. All right, guys, that is it. This is the finished layout for the Gumball machine rainbow theme. So I hope you guys found this helpful. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys have a good week, and I will see you next time. Bye.